Hello friend, welcome back to my channel Take W3 Wave. This is Vijay Kumar. Take W3 Wave, it is a platform where you can learn step by step all about the Salesforce application and development. In this tutorial, you will be learn about a framework, LWC, Apex Class Trigger, Visual Force, and many more. So now let's get started. In this lesson, we will be learn about how to reset lightning input field value dynamically on button click in LWC component. So friends, follow this step to achieve this scenario. To achieve this scenario, we need to follow three type of steps. Step number one, step number two, and step number three. So friends, in the step number one, first we need to create a lightning app. Here you can see I created my lightning app, name is LWC app. Then move on to step number two. In the step number two, click on the gear icon. You will be get edit page. Once click on the edit page, we will be move on to step number three. So friends, in the step number three, we will be call my LWC component to the custom app. Here I created custom form and there is a button, reset button and save record. Once click on the reset button, all of the file will be resetted from LWC component. And if I click on the save button, record will be saved to the contact record. So friends, here we will be learn about how to create a custom form and how to reset lighting input field in LWC component. So friends, now let me move on the Salesforce org, where we will be see live demo scenario, how to create a form and how to save and reset lighting input field in LWC component. So now let's get started. So friends, this is my Salesforce potential org. Here I open my LWC component into the Lightning Studio. This is a Lightning Studio where I open my LWC component. My LWC component name is LWC Reset Form. This is a LWC component. This is a component JavaScript and this is a component Meta XML file. So friend, in the LWC component, first I created Lightning card and this is a title of the page. Here I am passing the title, how to reset the form dynamically in Lightning Web Component LWC. After the title, I passing a icon name. This is a custom 15, size small. That is a small type icon will be visible. So after title in the Lightning card, I created a div. Inside the div, I created a Lightning record edit form. So friends, here I created a custom form to help of the Lightning record edit form element tag. And friends, Lightning record edit form, this is a data service. So without writing a plus controller, we can save the input field value into the Salesforce. So friends, here I am creating a custom form and using the Lightning record edit form, we will be save the record without writing a plus controller. So if you using the data service in LWC component, some attribute property are mandatory like record ID, object API name. Object API name, that means which object you want to create a record. And record ID, I am passing a record ID. So inside the bracket, I am passing a dynamically variable. So that variable I created in the LWC component JavaScript. And friends, inside the Lightning record edit form, I created a div. Inside the div, I added some style CSS class like SLDS grid and SLDS type. Inside the div, I created different type of div to create a different type of lightning input field. So friends, in the first div, I created a lightning input field. This is a field name, first name. So friends, in this lesson, we are creating a custom form. And the bottom, I will create two buttons. One button for the reset the input field and second button for the save the record. So here I will be save the record for the contact. So here you can see I created different lightning input field. So this lightning input field for the first name and after that I created a second div. Inside the div I created lightning input field for the last name. So friend, as you know, if you creating a contact, the last name field is a mandatory. Then I created a lightning input field for the email. After that I created lightning input field for the phone. Then I am creating lightning input field for the title. And last, I am creating lightning input field for the department. And at the bottom, I created div. Inside the div, I created two buttons. First button I created for the reset form. A second button I created save record. So in the reset form, I pass in the event. This is a reset form action. That means if I click on the button, all of the lightning input field value will be reset. And second button I am using for the save the record. So by default I am disabled. So if you don't want to save the record, you only want to reset the lightning input field value, then you need to add a disable attribute property here. So here I am using disable, and inside the disable I am passing a dynamically variable so that here I will be disable the button. So friends, if you want to save the record, you need to remove this disable attribute property. Currently, I am living as it is, and first I will be learn about how to clear all of the lightning input field on button click in LWC component. So first I create a custom form, and at the bottom I created a two button. First button for the reset the lightning input field value, and second button for the save the record. So here I will be save the record using the lightning record edit form. This is a lightning data service in the LWC component. So based on the lightning data service, I will be create a record of contact. So friends, now let me move on the JavaScript file. So in the JavaScript file here you can see in the export method I create different type of API decorator variable, that is a record ID, API name, disabled button, and disable button true. So friends, here you can see disable button I created, and here I am passing a boolean variable true. So this disable button I am passing inside the lightning button here. So friends, if you passing disable true, then the button will be disabled. So we are not able to click on the button if passing the disable true. And this is a record ID, and this is a object API name. This variable I am passing to the here in the top of the lightning record edit form. This is a record ID, and this is object API name. In the object API name, I am passing this variable object API name. Here I am passing contact because after click the save button, the record will be saved into the contact. And this is a record ID. So friends, if you want to save the record using the library record edit form, here we need to pass record ID. It is a mandatory. Then I created a REST form action. REST form action event function I passing to the button here. So whenever click on this button, this function will be executed. So inside the function, I created a constant variable. This is the name of the constant variable LWC input field. Then this dot template dot query selector inside the bracket I am passing lightning input field. So friends, here you can see all of the lightning input field starting from lightning input field. This is a tag. So this is the element tag of LWC component. So I am getting all of the input field value based on this lightning input field tag element. So here I am using this template or query selector order. That means I will be get all of the lightning input field value based on this element tag. Then I am checking if condition and bracket I am passing this variable. And inside the if condition I am applying for each. So first I am using this variable dot I am using for each. So one by one I am getting all of the lightning input field value. Here I am applying reset. So fields, this is a field inside the bracket I am passing in the function, and here I am applying field dot reset. So friend, reset function, it is a standard function that is provided by the Salesforce LWC. So based on this function, I am resetting all of the lightning input field on button click. So on the button click, I am passing this event function, and here I am passing reset function. So first I am getting all of the lightning input field. Then I am applying for each. One by one, I am getting all of the field value, and here I am applying for each. And this is a field dot reset function. So based on this reset function, I will be reset all of the lightning input field in LWC component. Now let me jump to my meta XML file. So friends, in the meta XML file, you can see I am applying targets and targets. So in the target, I am applying add page, record page, and home page. So this LWC component only visible on the add page, record page, and home page. Now let me move on the Salesforce development org. So friends, this is my Salesforce development org. Here I will be call my LWC component. So first go to the gear icon and edit the page. Here I will be call my LWC component. So my LWC component name is LWC reset form. So now let me search my component LWC reset form. LWC reset form. This is my LWC component. Simply select and drag and drop here. Then save. Once save successfully, go back. And friends, here you can see my LWC component display here. So in the LWC component, I created a custom form. By default, save record button is disabled. Now let me fill the form. And after fill the form, I will click on the reset button. So once click on the reset button, all of the input field value will be automatically clear. So now let me first fill the form. First name Vijay Kumar, email ID take3babe @gmail.com. Phone number and title. Title is web development, department Salesforce. So I fill all of the Lightning input field. Now there is a button reset form. Once click on the reset form, all of the Lightning input field will be reset. So now let me click here. You can see after click the button, form has been reset. So all of the Lightning input field has been clear after click the button. Friends, if you want to save the record to contact, so friends, first now let me remove the disable property in LWC component. So in the bottom, I created a save record button. By default, I using disable. So once I remove the disable attribute property and save the file and refresh the page, then it will be enabled. You can see right now it is enabled. Now I will fill the form again and will be save the record. Once click on the save record, the contact record will be created. So now let me first create Vijay, take W3Wave, email take W3Wave@gmail.com, phone, title, Salesforce, development, department development. So I first fill all of the lightning input field value. Now I will be click on the save record. Once click on the save record, one contact record will be created because in the JavaScript file in the object API name I am passing contact. So here I am creating contact record. So now let me click on the save record. I click. Now let me check on the contact. This is a contact. You can see take W3Wave. One record has been created on the contact. If you go to the detail, you will get all of the detail fields value like Vijay, take W3Wave. This is a phone number. This is a department. This is a email ID. Take W3Wave@gmail.com. So friends, in this lesson, we have learned how to create a custom form and how to reset Lightning input field on button click and how to save the contact record without writing a faceless controller using the Lightning record edit form data service in LWC component. Friends, if you find value in my content, consider making a small donation to support the channel. Friends, as you know, my content is designed to guide you step by step through real world scenarios. I am ensuring, friends, you get practical and hands-on experience inside the tutorial. Friends, if my video bringing value to your learning journey, consider making a small donation to support the continued creation of high quality tutorial for you. Your small donation will motivate me to produce even more in-depth content for you. Friends, I would like to a special thank to everyone for a small donation to support the channel. Friends, after making a small donation, please send me your donation screenshot on my email or WhatsApp. I will send you an exclusive ebook bonus gift with advanced sales for tips, tricks, and strategy to take your skill to the next level. So, friends, by donating, you are not just investing in only your own growth, you are contributing to the success of countless other as well. So, friends, here you are thinking after donating what you are will be get bonus as a gift. So now let me explain about what you will be get bonus after donating and support to me. Friends, scan QR code from here and make a small donation to support the channel. After support the channel, please share your screenshot on my email or WhatsApp so that we can send you an exclusive bonus gift on your email. So friends, here you can see I will be sending you bonus gift as 2 ebook. These are the books you are very powerful in the Salesforce. First ebook you are Master of Apex Trigger and second ebook you are Salesforce tutorial. So friends, both of the ebook published on Amazon. If you check on the Amazon, this is the Apex Trigger and this is a Salesforce tutorial. So friends, the Apex Trigger, the price on the Amazon is 333 rupees and Salesforce tutorial, the price on Amazon is 199 rupees. So both of the ebook I will provide as a bonus gift after donating and support to this channel. Friends, so these are the ebook you will be get after donating and supporting to the channel. So friends, after donating a small amount to the channel, please share your screenshot on this email ID and you can share your screenshot on WhatsApp on this phone number. So friends, after making a small donation to this channel, I will be share both of the ebook on your email so that you will be get so many tips, trick and strategy in the Salesforce. So friends, let's grow together, watch, donate and start your journey to get success by today. Friends, if you want to soft copy code of all files, check on description of this video. In the description of this video, I will provide live demo scenarios link so that you can simply copy and paste to create functionality in your personal org. And you will be save lot of time, energy and effort. Friends, you can also schedule a meeting with me. I will provide schedule meeting link in the description of this video. If you are stuck in any kind of issue during development, schedule meeting with me. I will help you to resolve the issue. You will be get schedule meeting link in the description of this video. You can schedule meeting with me as per your availability date and time. Thank you.